Hey you guys, what's up? What's happening? So today I'm going to be reacting to some unpopular opinions that I found on Reddit. Now there were a lot of controversial opinions that I wanted to include, but some were just straight up out of pocket. But this is K-pop, nothing new to be honest. Anyways, onto the boring part. Disclaimer, these opinions are not mine, and this video is not intended for any hate or disrespect towards anybody mentioned. This is solely me stating what I think of these opinions. Remember, it's just K-pop, it's not that serious. Don't forget to like, comment if you agree with these opinions, and please subscribe. Now let's not make this intro any longer than it needs to be and get started. Now why would y'all lie like this unprovoked? God's Menu still hits till this day. The impact that this song had, forget that, the impact it still has. I'll be so real with you guys though, it was so addictive to the point that I overplayed this song the first month it came out, and so I stopped listening to it for a while for my own sake. LMAO. But when it comes up in my playlist now, you best believe I'm raging in my room, even if it's 2 AM. Only Stray Kids could make a cooking concept look and sound that good. Now I'm not gonna lie, I high-key agree with this one. Don't get me wrong, there have been some cute comebacks from groups here and there, but the soloists have just been hitting different. I really feel like this is the year for soloists to shine. People like Chungha, Rose, Sunmi, Bacon, Daniel Kang, Woods and so many more have really been holding it down. But this could change by the end of the year, as a lot of groups still haven't come back. I actually disagree with this. I think Yuna did her thing. A lot of people find the ring ding ding part annoying, which makes me laugh because for me, it was oddly catchy. For me personally, and it breaks my heart even saying this, because I love her, but Eugen's part just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. The hurry up baby catch me, and haha didn't do it for me. Aside from that, the song itself isn't as bad as people are making it out to be. I definitely prefer the B-sides on the album. Can I just say, kidding me, and Tennis have had me in shackles ever since the album came out. The hold those songs have over me. They are absolutely immaculate. But it's definitely my least favorite title track that they've put out so far. With this one, I genuinely find it concerning. If you are not Korean, or speak Korean, or even know the idol that you're addressing this way personally, why do you feel the need to address them this way, especially if you're an international fan? To some it's purely an inside joke between friends, which I understand, but let me just say some of y'all are weird. The second-hand embarrassment I get when some of y'all try to use honorifics and it's used wrongly. You do know you can just call them their names. I'm pretty sure the idol would appreciate if you just said their name correctly. Just saying. This one actually took me out. Because when I read this, I knew exactly what the OP was talking about. Hongjoong becomes a whole other man when he steps on that stage. And everyone knows they did what they needed to do on that mama stage, period. What can I say, it's the ATEEZ effect. They just have that lingering effect. I get goosebumps even just thinking about them, LMAO. ATEEZ don't play when it comes to their performances. Kings of stage presence indeed. No, but I've noticed this for a while now, especially since 4th Gen started. It's almost like people want the next BTS or one specific leader of the 4th Gen or something, which is really stupid because multiple groups can coexist and succeed individually. It doesn't have to be just one group succeeding and dominating everything, there's enough to go around. But some people just can't seem to wrap their heads around this. A lot of fan was stem from the insecurity that fans have of another group being more successful than their faves. I get that you want nothing but the best for your faves, but sometimes some of y'all don't know how to act, and it shows, because at the end of the day K-pop cannot and will not revolve around one group. especially when it's as global as it is today. And people need to stop with these comparisons. Comparing a new or smaller group to veterans, just to make a point is not the serve that you think it is. With this one I genuinely don't know. I would be lying if I said I see all of the girls becoming soloists in the future, but what the fuck do I know? Those girls could do anything. Personally I would definitely say Chaeyoung and Jisoo also have a fair shot at becoming soloists. I mean, do I even need to explain for Jisoo she does it all? They don't call her God Jisoo for nothing. And Chaeyoung is sort of like an underdog. She has so much potential to unlock. Plus we've seen snippets of this back in 16, with a bit of work, and if she's able to go back to her old rapping style, trust me Chaeyoung will have us losing our minds. I screamed when I saw this one. Like I'm not even joking, my eyes popped out of their sockets. There's no way OP is talking about NCT's 7th Sense, because that song is far from boring. From the vocals to the choreography to the MV, and let's not forget Mark's iconic "That's a Long Ass Ride." Till this day I can't comprehend how a debut could be this good. It's top 5 for boy group debuts and I don't make the rules. It's honestly just vibes, it's sexy and laid back, and overall the instrumental is just chef's kiss. Honestly I would love if the boys made more songs like this again. If you don't like 7th Sense, maybe you just need to open your eyes. Yes, if you aren't bringing stacks to the table for every comeback, you need to sit your ass down. LOL. Guys, I promise you I'm just joking. Don't cancel me before my channel even gets a chance to take off. Anyways, I think if you can't or don't directly support the artist financially, it's totally fine, especially in an era where you can literally just stream when you feel like it. Not everyone has the financial capability to support Thor faves by buying 10 different albums, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're actively supporting the group another way by even just streaming or voting, then you have a right to feel some sort of way if things aren't going the way you'd like. At the end of the day, you can't force what you don't have. I don't know if I agree with this entirely, because I love each and every one of their voices. Especially Joy's, her vocals are heaven sent. And Red Velvet are one of the most untouchable groups when it comes to vocals. But in general I don't know why everyone shits on their rapping. I'm not here for the Red Velvet slander. Now don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say the rap line are anything revolutionary or even consider them as actual rappers outside of their group's discography. I think they themselves even know this, which is why not all of their songs have a rap. But let's not act like these girls don't get the job done. They know how to give us a timeless bop. You cannot sit here and look me dead in the eye and say Dum Dum is not one of the most iconic raps ever. It had no business being that good. When I hear You Need to Beat It, that boy Michael Jackson bad, I know it's instantly time to go Dum Dum. If I saw this a year ago I would have 100% agreed. And that's only because times have changed, and to me personally the cute concept seemed like it was almost outdated and overdone. But what it really needed is groups like Stacy and Weekly, who have completely come and changed the game. Somehow they've made the concept so refreshing. Those girls really know how to make bops. I used to be very picky when it came to cute concepts, and I only liked it on a few groups. I don't even understand why, because I'm a sucker for them now. And these days I'm not as into the overload girl crush as I was before. I totally agree with this. As much as I love my faves, if something's wrong, or I'm thinking differently about something, best believe I will speak up. A lot of bandwagon fans in general lose their morals over K-pop, and when people aren't kissing their faves' asses they label you an auntie. Grow the fuck up, it's never that deep. People think differently. As long they're not dragging anyone, or being a plain prick, why are you all so mad? When I first saw this, I got so defensive and was ready to throw hands because I ride for my girl Jisoo, but then I slowly started to realize what OP meant. From what I know, Jisoo has had limited experience when it comes to acting. She has had a few minor roles pre-debut and shoots for CFs, but nothing really major. But I believe she can do this. Jisoo has been wanting to act for the longest. She wouldn't accept the role if she didn't feel she was ready. I know when they casted her it was partially a business move to increase their ratings, because she will bring a lot of viewers. But regardless, Jisoo herself has expressed her interest in acting. She's got this. And that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment if you agree with these Reddit opinions, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.